Hare Krishna everyone. Welcome to this video, and in this video we are going to share the practical aspect of the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita. We have already completed the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita through our reels, and now in this video we will see how you can apply all the essence in your practical life. So if you have not watched those reels, please go and watch. Let's start this video. So Bhagavad Gita starts with the shloka of Dhritarashtra. From Dhritarashtra, we can learn this kind of parenting we should never do. It is very, very helpful to understand that what is the result of the parenting like Dhritarashtra and why should we not do that. So let's understand. Dhritarashtra was always supporting all the mischievous activities of his sons. And what was the result? The result was destruction of whole sons, whole dynasty, apart from Pandavas. In our daily life, we see that sometimes parents are like, oh, this boy, this kid is disturbing me, so let's give her or let's give him the mobile. Now, what they're watching in the mobile, you don't know. Parents don't know what they're watching in the mobile. Even if they know they're watching some games or something like that, whole day they are absorbed in that. So that is very dangerous for kids. They learn that, oh, I can do whatever I want. Whenever they want something, you will always give them. So they will not learn that sometimes something is not necessary. And sometimes I will not get what I am desiring. So that is very important to learn. If we will support every activity of our children, they will be in the wrong path. They can take wrong decisions. They will not learn to tolerate. And their whole life will be disturbed. If we want peace in our life, then it is very, very important to adapt spirituality in our life. Like Dhritarashtra was blind from the beginning, from childhood. But he was spiritually blind also. He was not able to see what is right and what is wrong. For me and my family, my sons, he was not able to see that because he was not that much spiritually strong. Though Pandavas were spiritually strong, that's why they emerged victorious in this battlefield. So it is very important, if we will adapt spirituality in our life, we will understand what is right, what is wrong. We will learn scriptures, then only we can give it to our children. We can make them decisive in their life so that they can live happily in this world, they can be peaceful and they can contribute to the society. Next, we will understand from Duryodhan. Duryodhan was very selfish. What is real self? He doesn't know. What is real self? The real self is when we understand that we are not this body, we are soul. When we understand from the perspective of soul, then we make right decisions. When we understand who is our real servitor, who is our real relative, when we understand this, then we take right decisions. Duryodhan was always conscious about the bodily interest. What is there for enjoyment? If I get the whole kingdom, then I will enjoy a lot. For my self-interest, all the kings from the world are associated with me to fight this battlefield. They are ready to lay down their lives for my sake. So he was always thinking about himself, but not the real self. The real self is soul. He was not thinking that this body is temporary. So why to think too much about it that it can harm others? So he was not able to take any decision. He was very greedy. He was very much bodily attached. So he became very greedy. And while you are in greed, you're not able to take any decision at that point of time because you're completely illusioned at that particular time. When we are attached with body or bodily interest a lot, we will never make good decision. So that's why Duryodhan was indecisive. When Krishna came and when he asked that what you want, me or my Narayani Sena. So Duryodhan has chosen Narayani Sena instead of Krishna. So from this thing we can understand, no matter how much wealthy we are, if we don't have Krishna, if we don't have good mindset, if we don't have a spirituality in our life, we can never make good decision and we can never become peaceful. Duryodhan was always disturbed in his life and he has chosen Narayani Sena instead of Krishna. After all, he got defeated. And Arjuna has chosen Krishna instead of Narayani Sena. So Krishna was always there with Pandavas and they got victorious in this battlefield of Kurukshetra. So this is very important to learn that we should always choose Krishna. We should not choose anything if Krishna is there. For Krishna, you can choose everything. But if Krishna is not there, if Krishna is not sanctioning, if Krishna is saying that you should not choose this in Bhagavad Gita, you should never choose that. Because that is not good for you. That is not for your ultimate benefit. We should always think about ultimate benefit, ultimate result, ultimate cause. So Krishna is the cause of all causes. So we should always choose Krishna. Like Arjuna. Duryodhan was also a guru offender. He offended his guru. He wanted to point out the mistakes of Dronacharya, his guru. So there was some political disagreement between Dronacharya and Drupad, the father of Draupadi. So because of that, Drupad had done some sacrifice. And out of that sacrifice, a son was born and the name of the son was Drishtadumna. Drishtadumna was born to kill Dronacharya. Dronacharya knew that, but when Drishtadumna went to Dronacharya, Dronacharya imparted all the military skills, knowing that this body is temporary, but it is my duty to impart this military skills. So Drishtadumna arranged the whole military phalanx of Pandavas. Seeing that Duryodhan wanted to point out the mistake of Dronacharya, you knew this will happen, but you have given the military knowledge to Drishtadumna. Now you should be more cautious. You should not be inclined towards Pandavas. Otherwise, they can harm us. There is an important thing to learn that we should never point out the mistake of our Guru. We should surrender to Guru like we are not knowing anything. First of all, we should search to whom we should accept our Guru, having all the qualities, all the Vaishnav qualities, all the good qualities. And then when you accept your Guru and when you surrender to Guru, you should never ask challenging question or you should never point out the mistake of Guru. You should always ask questions very submissively to solve your doubts. If you see Sanjay, he was sitting in the same room with Dhritarashtra and he was explaining everything, what was happening in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. How he could do it. He was very submissive and surrendered to his Guru Maharaj, Srila Vyasadeva. And by the mercy of Srila Vyasadeva, he got the divine vision by which he could see what was happening in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. And he was able to see Krishna, the knowledge, what he was providing to Arjuna. And he could see the Vishwaroop of Krishna also. So this is the power. When we are surrendered to the Guru, when we never offend Guru, when we are very submissive to Guru, then we can get everything, all the knowledge from Guru. Because Guru is the transparent via medium. By him, you can get all the knowledge which is coming from Krishna himself. Because a true Vaishnava, a true Guru is the transparent medium and a bona fide representative of Krishna himself. So when we have a bona fide representative of Krishna who is in the parampara system which started from Krishna himself, then we should be devoted to the Guru. We should never offend Guru like Duryodhan. Arjuna, he was the pure devotee of Lord Krishna And because of being a devotee of Krishna, he had acquired all the good qualities. See, if we are not a devotee of Krishna, if we are not a spiritualist, if we are not surrendered to Krishna, then it might possible that sometimes we can take good decisions, sometimes we cannot. Sometimes we are merciful to someone and sometimes we are not. We are not equal. We are not having equal vision for each and every living entities. Dogs we are taking care of and goats we are killing. So this is the situation. But the pure devotee of Krishna is having equal vision and having all the good qualities. So if we also want to acquire all the good qualities, then we should just become a devotee of Krishna by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra and by surrendering ourselves to Krishna and offering some service to Krishna. The next thing which we had from this chapter, Arjuna was telling, whatever I am saying, Krishna, I have learned, I have heard from the authorities. So it is very important to notice that whatever we are saying, it should not be that according to my opinion, according to my point of view, according to my decision. It should be authoritative from the authorities, from the scriptures. So whatever Arjuna was explaining, it was on the basis of scriptures, what he had learned, not by his mental speculation. So we should never mentally speculate that this is the self-realization or this is the thing, this is what. No, we should always accept Shastras. We should hear from Shastras. We should learn Bhagavad Gita very nicely so that we can have all the instructions from Bhagavad Gita, and adopting those instructions in our life, we can make our life perfect, peaceful, successful, and we can be benefactor for the living entities, all the living entities. We have also seen in this chapter that Arjuna was having some kind of bodily symptoms, that his hair was standing on end, and he was fearing a lot, he was forgetting himself, he was not able to take up the bow Gandiva. So a lot of bodily symptoms. Why these bodily symptoms were happening in the body of Arjuna? Because he was very much attached to the body. Actually, he is completely realized soul, but he is just playing a role that I am very much attached with the body of my family, relatives. So like that. At that point of time, he was attached with the bodily relations. That's why he was able to see only bodies, not the soul. So when we are very much attached with the matter, then we are not able to take up any decision. We will get confused and there will be fear. Fear, tears, these are the symptoms that we are very much attached with the bodies. We are very much attached with the matter. If we will associate ourselves with Bhagavad Gita, with Krishna, then we will be able to understand that our real self is the soul, not this body. And whatever decision we will take, that will be based on the soul. And whatever good we are offering to others, that would be based on soul, not with the body. And that is very, very helpful for all the living entities. Whatever problems we are able to see in this world, that is all because of too much attachment. If we will be soul conscious, then all the problems will be resolved at that point of time only. If we talk about Krishna from this chapter, he is very, very loving. He became the chariot driver of his beloved friend Arjuna. He is the supreme personality of Godhead. He is the owner of all the universes, material as well as spiritual universes. But he is very loving. When we are affectionate towards Krishna, he is ready to do anything for us. So that's why he became the chariot driver of Arjuna, because he is very much reciprocative. If we are offering something to Krishna, it's not that we are offering it only. If with love and attention we are giving it to Krishna, Krishna will also reciprocate. So he is the best friend, best husband, best father, best son. If you make relationship with Krishna, he will never cheat you. He will always be loving towards you. If you take one step towards Krishna, he will take 1,000 steps towards you. Also, we have seen Krishna was with Arjuna. So, goddess of fortune, the wife of Krishna, she was also with Arjun only because she never leaves Krishna. So, if we want prosperity, if we want fortune in our life, we should surrender to Krishna. Hanumanji is always with Lord Ram. When there was war between Ram and Ravan, Lord Ram emerged victorious and Hanumanji served a lot. So Hanumanji is another sign of victory. So if we are surrendered to Krishna, if we are having Krishna in our life, in our consciousness, then Hanumanji is also present there. So wherever Krishna is present, victory is also present there. Fortune is also present there. Transcendence is also present there. We have seen two things. Duryodhan, Dhritarashtra and his team was irreligious. They were not having any authorities, they were not learning any kind of scriptures. And we have seen Arjuna, who was saying that whatever I am saying, Krishna, that I have heard from the authorities. That means Arjuna was learning the scriptures. He was having the knowledge of scriptures. So we can see the difference. How the heart of Arjuna is, how the heart of Duryodhan is. Duryodhan got destroyed, all his team members. But Arjun got emerged victorious in the battlefield. Duryodhan had chosen Narayani Sena, but Arjuna had chosen Krishna. So if Krishna is there with you, nobody can defeat you. If Krishna wants good for you, nobody can harm you. So it is very important to surrender to Krishna, to make Krishna our friend. We should not seek friendship in outer world. We should seek friendship with Krishna. We should surrender to Krishna. And how we can build this relationship with Krishna? Just by reading his words from his lotus mouth in Bhagavad Gita. So it is very important to learn Bhagavad Gita so that you can have good decision making. You can know that what is the purpose of this life, how should I live this life, what should I eat, how should I work, and what should be the work which I should do. So there are a lot of questions and answers in Bhagavad Gita, which is very, very important and practical for all of us. Just by knowing, understanding, and applying the instruction of Krishna on Bhagavad Gita, we can make our life perfect. We can make our life successful. That's why it is very, very important for all of us to understand Bhagavad Gita. So please keep reading Bhagavad Gita and keep watching the videos that I am sharing. Second chapter also we will share on Reels, and after that we will make practical aspect of second chapter also. So please be in touch. See, we have only one life and we don't know next life what we will become. So just gamble this life for Krishna. Surrender this one life to Krishna and follow his instruction and make your life successful. Page by page, when you start learning Bhagavad Gita, you start understanding it, you start having conversation on it, then all your doubts, all your questions in the outer world will be cleared. Bhagavad Gita contains all your answers, whatever you are looking for. So please learn Bhagavad Gita, because Bhagavad Gita is the essence of all Vedic scriptures. It can give us all the knowledge, all the answers which you are seeking. You can also join my live individual classes on Bhagavad Gita if you want to understand it very nicely. If yes, you can DM me on Instagram. I will share you the Instagram page link or name in the description box. Its name is Bhakta Bano only. If you have really understand anything from this video, please drop your comment in the comment box. I would really love to see that, and I would answer your question if you have any. And please do share it more and more, like it and subscribe it. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.